Good morning, Thirtless. And wider audience I'm probably going to be talking to as well. Whether you're new to this or old to this, understand what's going on, or care what's going on. That's the main thing, care what's going on. It's getting a little bit out of hand and stupid. Now, I have kept myself to myself for quite a long time now, wouldn't you agree? Just go through my uploads. Don't mention names, I don't respond, I don't retaliate, I don't... that stupid channel, fucking... Right. No. Wayne Paranormal, I don't even want to say anything because I don't want to be involved in dialect with you. I don't need to talk to you, okay? I don't need to talk to you. So I don't want to talk to you. If you give me support because I fucking oust associate fraud, great. But I'm not interested. I have nothing to say to you. Okay, but you bring my name in, Riley Scott, and say I was complicit of taking down a video. So, do you know how hard it is to report videos on this? Every single video that has been taken down is not from me, from other people. That's the first thing. But we're not even talking about that. It's just going so far and so stupid, and someone's going to get hurt soon. And it'll probably be me. Well, that's the intention, or so it seems, isn't it? Let's be honest now. Now, most of the crap that happens on a format that I'm not a part of, and you know what? I implore you all to do the same, and this is why I'm not part of it, because it's just a shitfest. Facebook. I don't like Jeremy Kyle. Sorry, Jeremy Viles, I call him. But his views on Facebook are spot on. Facebook is a breeding ground for just shit. Utter fucking shit. Pointless, stupid, irrelevant. He said, she said, blah, 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 with some businesses thrown in there for the measure. But everyone seems to have a Facebook. It used to be MySpace, now it's a Facebook. And then my wife steals my lighter when I'm like, that's just typical. Okay, let me a cigarette. So, it's like this. I want to welcome you to my community of hate. Would you like an inside view of what goes on inside my community? Because the propaganda would be that it's a breeding ground for scheming and stuff like that. Look, alright, if you have a problem with a person, and let me just say this, I don't condone Scotty's actions with Steve Cove. Look, the name's come up. Ah! He's going to end up watching this, but I'm going to get to him in a minute. I don't condone Scotty's actions to Steve Cove's daughter. That's not very nice. But when we see these screenshots go out on these videos, which actually the views are falling, you know, unless they're posted on Facebook, there's only one side of them. We don't see Cove call him a nonce and things like that, and paedophile this, paedophile that, you know? I tell people to lay off, and it's only two that pretty much do. I'm not going to name the names because I'm trying to sort something out a little bit, you know? But it's stupid. What's interesting is spearheading a anti-bullying campaign, if you want to call it that, by bullying. That's like doing an anti-drug campaign and say, hey, give me all the drugs so I can save you from the drugs. Or being a member of the AA and you fall out with someone, I don't like you. Well, every single member of the AA is a twat then, because you're a member of the AA. Who do you bank with? Halifax. All members of Halifax are twat as well. Fuck them, they're all paedophiles. You know, the language that is used, and, you know, alright, I swear a lot in my videos, but they're not, you know, at people. They're usually descriptive, you know? And if you ever read my comments, well, I do rarely reply to these people. There isn't really a swear word in there, ever, you know? Just call them out on their bullshit. And that would, I mean, we even take satire as statements, which I've said before in the past. In a live stream, I'll satirically say something funny, like, oh, this person has, like, lots of accounts, you know, how many fucking chances you got? And I was like, see? And I call someone a terrorist, and like, see, they admit they're terrorists. That is the level, fine, whatever. But, like I said, I ignore it and I keep ignoring it forevermore. They can carry on, do their thing, it doesn't bother me. I kept myself to myself, and it's only like 2 members that they're going at, but they're tarring the whole community with that. So I want to give you an insight to my community of hate. What posts go up in my community? My very toxic community. What posts actually go up? Would you like a first-hand glance into that? I'm sorry, I'm using a cracked screen phone because the new phone has died for some reason. I don't know. It's a fault with that generation apparently, but whatever. So let's go read some of the things. Now I want to try and block members' names because that's not fair, because then they'll go attacking those members. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to read them out because it's not going to focus, is it? And I'm going to get names. I don't even read them out. But hello, morning to the best community out there. I've been around and this place is tops. Take care and enjoy what you can of the day. This guy is seeing Johnny Depp. He's in Italy at the moment and he's doing a ghost hunting session in Italy. Yeah, we've got quite some good truth seekers who get around the world actually. But you didn't know that, did you? But they keep themselves to themselves, they're not interested in the drama. So yeah, they're in Italy, where Johnny Depp is right now, and they're ghost hunting this place before they do this film. I'm not saying what film, because I'm not allowed to. Another post. Very quickly, please, peeps, if I could ask, any other sticks apart from sage I can burn as the local shoppers most but sage? Ah, thanks in advance. Comedy post. Welcome to Ghost Hunting with James Corden. Oh, he's a funny git, isn't he, old James Corden? You seen that the Mercedes that spins around? LOL, rings true, a meme. I'm not antisocial, I talk to the dead all the time. Pretty toxic stuff, wouldn't you agree? Spirits in orbit my house found this morning. Hey everyone, there's a Radio Shack 2150 for sale in Canada on eBay. I've not seen one hacked this way, but on top for US Canadian. It seems viable, blah blah blah. I have no EVPs to share, I'm more of a photographer, and but I do hope to do more soon. Going to Gettysburg and Eastern Penn in a couple of weeks, but I was curious what's the last EVPs or ITCs have the members have they got here, you know? What's the latest EVPs that are on here at the moment? Ghostbox session uploaded. Today I reach out to the tree folk, you know, the fairies and the leprechauns and such come in and communicate with me. This session is for St. Patrick's Day, join me. I think he's being satirical, but, you know, you can take that as fact if you want. Oh, a really good member has joined us, who was a member but he couldn't find us, but he's back in. He's one of the best. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to tar his name either because he's fucking awesome. Very peaceful, he's top. Just think Mortis the Wizard, that level, alright? That's all you need to know. What a dude. But he's back with us and, you know. Just made this public in my videos because I want your take on it. At the beginning you hear my dad and sis say, which is sweet, awesome, but why I'm in after it throughout, do you keep hearing the word evil over and over again? Okay. Yeah. Hanging out with spirits today while the snow flew. These are really toxic fucking posts, do you know what I mean? I did the same type of experiment without the blue lights, and I'm sure I caught something. Will you join in and listen? This YouTube speed, oh now we've got one. This YouTube upload speed is really taking the piss now. 3 hours nearly and still only 60%. Sod this. CERN is creating satanic science. Oh, bit more edgier maybe. The Mandela effect. Thank you. Whatever your name is, I'm not giving names, it's not fair. Reverse spirit box session. It seems I'm hearing as much backwards as when I do reviewing forwards. There are some graphic responses. Just a heads up, thanks from that person. I keep in our identities, okay, because, you know, that is what goes on in my community, alright? And I privatised it for a reason, because we're just sick of people looking in and taking screenshots and using it for their own agenda. It's like when the Thirst Aeon Storm thing came up, spirit boxes are bullshit. You're all nutty in the head because you listen to a spirit box. You're all crazy. Ha 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 ha. But then when the whole fallout with Scotty and Brian, which is 2 people, alright, not a truth seeker thing necessarily, that's just 2 people who have a disagreement. Ah, well, you know, Brian is real, you are a fake actually, blah 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 blah. Now, like I said, don't get me wrong, I don't condone Scotty's words and that, but as much as he has given, he certainly has received. It is not a virtuous quest. Now, let's come on to Steve Cove. Why does everyone think it's Steve Cove? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. When you see things like this, it makes you wonder. And don't get this. You know, his mouth is vile. Okay. I'm sorry about his daughter. You know, we all have our crosses to bear. Vile. Okay, so. And I'm going to say names, because I know she is going to be on my comments in a minute. And I'm not going to respond to comments today. I'm having my day with my daughter and my family on Sunday. I'll come back on Monday, and whatever is up there is up there. I don't give a fuck. Okay. But I know she'll be like, because she's quite complicit as well. So, here we go, alright? And it's probably because Scotty has said something really stupid and retarded. But here, Paul Nicholson. Steve Cove, let's see how the proof of a few screenshots will go down. Alright, okay, fine. Steve Cove replies, indeed. Smiley face. Laird Pamela MCT. Where are you going to post them? On her video. Paula Nicholson. Steve has on YouTube, but they are not displaying. As in, it's not linked to the Facebook, you know, these screenshots. Just looked and I can't see them, says Laird MC. And here's the killer. Here is the killer. Where are you going to post them on a video? Steve is displaying, they are not displaying. Just look, I can't see him. It's on Anonstorm's channel. Can't view them. It's on Anonstorm's channel. So, Cove has posted them on, you know, Steve has on YouTube. Steve has posted them on YouTube. They are not displaying on Facebook. It's on Anonstorm's channel. When you see posts like that, or threads like that, that's what makes people believe, actually, Steve Cove is probably Anonstorm, but it's not just him. There are a few others, two others, we'll say. Probably there's another person who sort of, I'm not giving names, because I don't want to give you that satisfaction. There's another person that also has their dig in, and they've got quite strong views on things, and he's had, you know, he's had something horrible happen to him, so I know why he's got a chip on his shoulder in life, and, you know, but there's this virtuousness that, you know, Anonstorm is here to, you know, a mirror, having a mirror shining back at our light. We don't do fuck all, really. We have in the past had altercations, because we ousted out a fraud, and then it got silly. Apparently, people were telling him to kill himself. I didn't see any screenshots of this, and I didn't come on the stream till the very end, when I was hearing him slag me off or something, but it's gone. That was like in, what, October, November or something? We're in March 2017. That issue was done. Kat even made peace with him, like, you know, and had talks. You do your thing. If you want to fake or not fake, it's up to you. You do your thing. I'll do our thing. Best of luck to you, you know? So it's done, but yet we keep coming back to the same event, okay? Every group has teething issues, if you like, okay? That would be like saying that everyone in the ITC Collective is a motherfucker. ITC Collective is obviously a lot bigger than us, and it's Huff's group, and you practically have to do everything Huff says, or if you go against Huff, you're kicked out. But I bet everyone's not a motherfucker on there. I bet you not. I bet you a lot of them are nice people, they just don't know about other groups that might be more suited. You know? So here are the bits that get a bit worrying, alright? From I'm not going to say his name again, but in that circle of Steve Cove, and if you like, that circle, I offered to meet Magnitude in December. He phoned the police, lol. I know where he lives, so I'm just waiting for him. I would not think twice of jumping in my car for a 4-hour drive. Yeah, he threatened me, he wished he met me in Bombing Jail and was going to beast me or whatever. Very love and light, you know, considering the guy preaches that kind of thing. Yeah, I did call the police and I've got the case number in here, which I'll always keep. I'm not giving you the whole number, but just a flash, here you go. Which I'll keep, you know, because I'll add it to, you know, if anything happens. But I just want to say, what do you think would happen if you come down here? What do you think would happen, alright? You've got two scenarios that will go on, alright? The first things first, when you roll up outside, I'm going to get this camera and I'm going to start filming, and then I'm going to call the police. I'm going to keep that camera filming the whole way. You'll be banging on a door, you'll be doing whatever, I don't know what it is you're going to do. By the way, bailiffs can't get into this house. And I've taken a bailiff to court and made him lose his job, so just be warned on that. I do know my way around the court system quite well, hence my little victory with the council, bless them. So, yeah, I've been to court several times, taking people to court and won. So you'll be doing that, the police will eventually show up, and then I'll upload it to YouTube and show what actually happened. Someone come to my house and did what that little comment happened on Brian's live stream on Facebook, if you want to know where that come from. I think it's yesterday or the day before. I don't do Facebook for a fucking good reason, because it's just a shitfest build. And Brian's latest video, I didn't want to comment because, yeah, you know, but he made some good points. He was talking about other things. People are outing people just to get themselves ahead. Now, when I started this business about outing people, I didn't want to get ahead. I wanted to save people from scams and money, you know what I mean? Huff with his fucking Wonderbox thing, you know, and, you know, if you go onto a Huff video now, the newest one, it's just the same. Nothing's really progressed, has it? It's got more expensive and it's got a little graphic equaliser on the front, but... and the Geobox, which is going to catch fire. It's fucking... wow. And that's very expensive. And the new companion. And the latest one I've done, the HDR. You know? About scams and stuff. Yeah, people pay overs. I did mention a few, like Buckmaster and that. And there are calls for me to do Paranormal X. Now, we stopped doing, you know, that personal level of frauding. Like the HDR times, you know, one I just did. I named a person, but I didn't, you know, it's very small. I didn't give, you know, where his YouTube channel is or anything like that. You know, it's quite widespread and it's got a bit of a cult following, and that really is, you know, something different. If you really want to know the truth, I think there are plenty of videos of Paranormal X, so you make up your own mind if you think Paranormal X are a fraud or not. But what I will say about Paranormal X, they have brought some fucking really unrefutable evidence in the past, haven't they? So it's not all quite Huff style. Does that make sense? The demon scratch thing, you're going to have to make your own views about it. Maybe if you don't believe, you don't believe it. But then there's also another question that goes there. If that did happen, should he have just shut up for fear no one's going to believe him? I probably think maybe it happened, but I don't think it was a demon cane necessarily, you know. Or maybe he did catch it somewhere else. I don't think he outright went, and that's just my personal view. I could be wrong. The only reason why I say this is because I've worked with him for a couple of days, but then there are people who have worked with him for a year, and they say their piece, you know? So, that's that. And yes, Mark contacts me and, you know, a nice video, and I do the same back. But, you know, he did a spirit box thing. All of the best evidence of the spirit box really works. And I put it in my best evidence, because that is the evidence he has captured in the past. And it's fucking amazing. You can't say spirit boxes is just fucking cognitive thinking. And, you know, when he has captured that, it was up there with Mortis, the things he has caught in the past, you know? Just my personal view. Give a fuck if you don't agree with it. But this is getting too much, and what are you going to do? What is the game here? We'll keep going and keep going. What, you're going to try and get rid of me on YouTube? That's not going to happen. I'm a really stubborn fucker. You could put a knife, you would end up killing me. You could put a knife up to the throat and say, put your YouTube down, or you know, divorce your wife, or whatever, and I'd still probably say no and end up actually dying. I'm quite stubborn and stupid like that, so I'm not going to go. Alright? I might change a few things to, you know, try and make things better and better myself. Or, you know... it's funny. And you can upload all the videos you want. I'm sure you'll use this one. And you're going to be alarmed that I use Steve Coe's name. But do you want me to show you those screenshots right now, what I just read out? Let me show you those. Just so you know I'm not just like making it up as I go along. Alright? How long have I been recording? 90 minutes. So we've got half hour, okay. Enough is enough, alright? If Steve Coe, if you are not Anon Storm, part of them, that's pretty incriminating, wouldn't you say? If you want to do a video and explain how that come about, not a problem. EVP Paranormal Science Scott, I think he has done, but don't quote me, but just lay off him, just leave him alone, okay? Fucking leave me to it. I don't know if it's going to focus. Let's go, alright? I'm showing you. I'm not really silence this bullshit anymore. Steve Cove, let's see how the proof of a few screenshots will go down. Indeed. Where are you going to post them on the video? Steve has on YouTube, but they are not displaying. Just looked and can't see them, as in link to the Facebook. It's important to know. I don't really know how Facebook works, because I'm not on it, but that is important to know. Somebody explained to me. Now, the next shot, it carries on, just a bit lower, alright? So, look, where are you going to post them on a video? Steve has on YouTube, but they're not displaying. Just look, I see him. It's on Anon Storm's channel. Yeah. He's posted them on YouTube? on Anon Storms is pretty damning. I don't really know what you want me to do with that. It's very double standard, a lot of this as well, you know? Like, I'm going to repeat myself with the whole bullying thing on here's, I'm going to block his name out, because he's part of that lot, and he's the one who offered, look, I offered to meet Magnitude, I don't need to say that because I read it out, police, law, I know where he lives, so I am, yeah, you with me? So, I'm not just fucking made it up or something. Like I say, there is a police file on it. And they've said, just drop us what you can on it. And I have updated them here and there. Building a case. Not what I'm going to try and bring prosecution, because nothing's really happened. You know, as long as my address stays off there, etc. I don't give a fuck what videos you put up. You can make up any shit you want. I'm not really fussed. That's why I haven't retaliated with these Anon Storm videos going, oh yeah, true secret. Don't bother me, put what you want. I really doesn't give two flying fucks. You can make up things, whatever, but those screenshots are alarming because you're now saying that, oh yeah, Mr. Person who wants to come to my house, when have I engaged with you ever? Unless you're on the Anon Storm thing as well, and we've had a, you know, a small talk, but I've never sworn at you. I don't swear, and, you know, call us bullies, yet on my community I've just shown you random things about giving away members. They don't really look like they're scheming, and do they? Those posts don't really look anything other than another community. So what do you want to do? Would you like to read, do you want me to read my community description out for you? I think that's a good idea. Let me read my community description and how my community is designed to run. Now, like I say, everything has teething problems sometimes, and sometimes people put a foot wrong. Scotty is not one to back down, but nor are you. Yeah? So you got two, if you want to compare them, animals with horns, rams, butting heads of each other. You're a nonce, where you molested your daughter. Oh, that's so sick, you're a fucking fat cunt. Or you're an even fatter cunt. And it goes on, and on, and on. And now we're on about... And what's funny is, I'm not commenting on this, I'm not interested in this, and we get Wayne, right, yeah, Riley's guilty of fucking farting, blah 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 blah. Keep you fuck my name. I've got nothing to do with you, Wayne, okay? He didn't accept my hand of friendship. No, actually, if you checked, I actually thumbed up your comment when you said, you know, this is an olive branch. I didn't reply, but I thumbed it up. You didn't check that bit. I +1'd it, alright? But I didn't reply. I acknowledged what you said. But I'm going my own way. I don't need to speak to you. I have no reason to talk to you. Why would I? What are you going to help and benefit me with? How am I going to benefit you? And you know what? The next time you say I have a sad life, just take a little look in the mirror. Because I have a daughter, and I have a fucking lovely wife, I have a great sex life, and we're going to get a new house sooner or later, and life is grand. What have you got? I've got a YouTube channel with a community with really, really good, nice people that are supporting, alright? What have you got, Wayne? Anon Storm? Oh yeah, he's a good ally. He really fucking sold you out, talking about, what is it he said? Yeah, the reason why Magnitude hates Wayne is because he stole your wallet. And you wrote a comment on there, Steve, why are you bringing me into this? And then that comment was deleted. Another fucking slip up. It's stupid. It is kidified. So just fucking grow up. It's the internet. I'm a victim of people. I did a dinosaur video. It's the internet. Oh my god, how many times have I been slagged off? Am I going to get justice on that? No. But it's the internet, okay? There is a degree of, you have to let things go a little bit. Okay, so let's read my community description. Time. 6 fucking minutes of this bullshit video that I shouldn't have to do. I haven't done these videos for a long time. I've been concentrating on my own fucking thing. Truth Seekers. Chances are, if you are here, you may have heard of our old group by that name. This is Truth Seekers XZ. We've only been around since July 2016, but are the most known about group in this format for our amount of members and outside associates. Some have heard good, bad and ugly. But either way, in some way or form, you've heard of us. So why are we so infamous amongst other groups, especially ones with infinitely higher amounts of members? Well, it all started with a well-known YouTuber selling items that cost an amount, adding some spray paint and decorations, claiming these are the future of spirit contact, then selling said items for many, many times the value. Not to mention the sessions uploaded were heavily edited and basically set as a way of false advertising. This upset one person so much as he had experienced a resident haunting first hand, but always stayed humble about it for fear of ridicule. That'll be me then. And new spirit contact existed after seeing other genuine YouTubers with far superior evidence, not edited, etc. He first set up in his personal profile a directory of approved YouTubers who are not trying to fake anything and are genuinely some good stuff and would not inappropriately edit their work in order to fool, much like a seal of approval, but also educate people on the crazy scamming and selling and hoax evidence that is around. This is obviously circumstantial to beliefs to a point, meaning some do not find the spirit box credible and thus could use the term fraud with it. This was not about a belief. It either sways you or it does not. All are entitled to opinion, but to educate on the willful attempt at fraudulent events via jump cuts, layered audio, fishing wire and the like was the aim. As the community grew and education spread in various names who were being exposed as willfully faking etc., events started getting out of hand, and thus a lot of the entities on that side hit back with underhand tactics such as smear campaigns and addresses being purposely leaked with many fake profiles trolling to exceptional levels. Still goes on today. Hence this stupid video. Something needs to be done, and this may be where you may have heard the infamy of us from such tactics. So we have started again, evolved. We now do not go out and actively expose such cheap tricks head on. This does not mean we have disbanded our beliefs. Our views will most probably be made known in places. Instead of us going to you with a scam, you now have to come to us to ask about a certain channel. And we'll tell you our opinion in big writing, should you wish to hear it. We really hope that before you invest in some big equipment by someone that is claiming such results, that you do your homework first, as we no longer can be, as we were referred to at that time, the paranormal police about such matters. It was meant to be a place where all evidence was as is, and not tampered with, and so that's where our focus remains now. Fuck me. What an evil fucking community. Now, I've said what I've needed to say. I've got about 2 minutes left before this camera cuts out. Do you see the madness and the stupidity? And you can write all your little memes on your videos and, you know, it's just... Wow, you know, the hypocrisy. I've said, anything I say now is repeating. But that's why people think it's Steve Cove, because of things like that. Like I said, if you want to do a video or whatever and explain yourself away, that's fine. I've got no problem. But it needs to stop. It needs to come down. You know, you're not going to get rid of us. That community will stay open, even if there's 5 members. It will stay open, and then once the dust settles, you know, and people start coming out. A lot of people, only a few have left, not many. The member is still at about 129, 130, which is what we started at in January when we changed over and got rid of the profiles that are inactive. You know. But quite those few people, only 2 I think won't be coming back, but the other 3, so it's 5 in total, are gonna be coming back once you fucking stop being a dick, basically, and we get on and do what we do, you know, doing spirit box sessions or whatever. If you don't like spirit box sessions or whatever, fuck off, don't watch. Oh, and by the way, when you thumb down my stuff, I'm not mad about it. I think it's great because, like I keep telling you, that helps me. Each click makes a video get more noticed, and also as well, if you ever see a video of shitloads of dislikes, what do? You watch it because you like want to get triggered, don't you? So you end up getting more views that way. So thumbs down and not helping. If you want to not help me, don't even watch the video. You know, don't even click on me if you don't want to help me. Or get some backbone and comment. It's like if I always put a thumb down on the video, I always comment why. Usually constructively. I'm not a cunt, you know what I mean? As like you want to say I am. Anyway, that's it. I've got 30 seconds left. So that's what I wanted to say. But I shouldn't have had to do this video. I really, really shouldn't have to. I didn't want to. But it's getting stupid. Come to my house, see what happens. I have fucking... Well, my next door neighbour might have you, because he's very friendly, he's a big guy. But I will just record you call the police, alright? End of. Goodbye. Take care. Have a nice life. Fucking hug a tree or something. Get out there. Okay? I have a sad life, apparently.